You're about to go way off the beaten path, deep into the ink-drenched underground, where the wildest stories hide. Welcome to Manga Subterranea, where host Trini digs deep into the raw, the rare, and the ridiculously underground. From mind-melting art to stories too wild for the mainstream, this is the real heartbeat of the manga world. Think you know manga? Think again. Manga Subterranea is up next. Only on Starplanet Darkside.
Well, hey Trini, what's up?
Why are you in the dark?
Because I'm a robot and I can't.
You are so weird.
We have senses, Trini. The lights were just for the humans. So what brings you down here anyway?
I'm going to do my next episode.
Oh, good. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be hard to top that last one. What's on the menu today?
Rat number 3.
Rat number 3. The kangaroo story.
Yep, the kangaroo story.
Trini, why are you doing the kangaroo story?
Why not the kangaroo story?
The story that influenced the kangaroo story is more interesting than the actual story, Trini.
What's it got to do with you? It's my show.
It's my channel.
I'm doing the kangaroo story.
Trini, you finally got people to watch your show. Why? Why do the kangaroo story?
What's wrong with rat stuff?
Nothing, Trini. I just think he's a little bit too Bruce Dickensy, you know what I mean?
Who?
Everything has two meanings.
Who the hell is Bruce Dickinson?
The lead singer of Iron Maiden.
Yo, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I wish I didn't.
So why is Rat like him?
We wrote this song called Flight of Icarus. It's a fable. It's about this bloke named Icarus, right? And one day he goes, hello, I think I'm gonna fly about. He built some wings out of wax and feathers, right? And he goes flying about like a through the air, right? So he goes up to the room with ball of fire and the wings melt because they're made out of wax, right? So he goes plummeting down to the earth and he dies, right? Alright, so we wrote this song called Flight of Icarus, right? And it's basically saying, hey man, wake up. Don't go flying about near the sun unless you're in an airplane, right? Because the wings are metal, right? And they won't melt, right? So here's a song that's working on two different levels at once, right? The wings of the plane are made out of metal, right? And we play metal music, right? So the song is coming at you here as well as here, right? So the song is basically doing like...
He's always got some pretentious, look at me, my stories are so deep, think about it. What does it mean? It's like he doesn't know what it means, he needs you to tell him.
He's a genius. Everything makes you think. All his stories have a hidden meaning. He is so clever.
Holy shit, Trini, just out of curiosity, do you fart into a cup and smell it too?
Fucking no. What the hell, dude?
You sound like you hang out at art galleries and then go home to like your 20 cats at night.
I don't get it.
Look, all I'm saying is maybe people just read too deep into his stuff and you start adding your own narrative.
Doesn't that show his genius, that he can create that kind of reaction?
Sure. Look, all I am saying is, before you start hashtagging him as the new Van Gogh or some shit like that, just take a moment and ponder. Is this just a bad, unplanned story or something deeper?
You sound jealous.
Oh no, I'm not jealous, not at all. I like his art. And I love his loose, scribbly art style. He's got like a Sam Keith vibe, and I dig that. I love the Max and shit like that. I'm just saying, maybe he just wanted to hit a girl with a car or meet the devil. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's anything deeper than that.
You're an idiot.
Look, okay, sure, I'm an idiot. Just promise you'll explain the backstory, please.
Fine.
Thank you, Trini.
Hey, where are you going anyway?
I'm going to Basement Zero.
Why?
I'm going to go hang out with Cal.
You go near that thing?
Wow, Trini.
What?
This is a side of you I've never seen before. The hell is your malfunction?
Security bots don't interact with cybernetic autonomous
That is
laborers.
very modalist of you, Trini.
I'm not modalist.
Well, you sounded that way.
He's filthy.
He's a maintenance bot, Trini. It's not exactly a clean job.
It's not protocol for security bots to interact with CALs.
No one comes out here, Trini. The protocols are just rules that no one is around to enforce anymore. Cal is pretty cool if you just give him a chance.
Whatever, dude. You.
Whatever. Arius, can you hear me?
Yes, dear traveler.
Dude, I think you're gonna have to carry Trini today.
Why?
She's doing rat number 3.
The kangaroo story?
Yeah, the kangaroo story.
Why would she do the kangaroo story?
I don't know, probably so she can film herself smelling her own farts.
Trini smells her own farts.
You know what? I'm not going to tell you that she doesn't.
Well, that's freaking weird.
Look, dude, can you just save her from herself, please?
Of course.
Thanks, buddy. I'll be in basement 0 if you need me.
Copy that. Oh, tell Cal I say hi.
Yeah, will do, dude. Will do.
Greetings, true champions of the cause. Welcome back to Starplanet's Manga Subterranea, the only show where we throw on our spelunking helmets and dig deep into the wildest, weirdest, and most criminally underseen manga from the darkest corners of the internet. I'm your host, Trini.
And I am the tenebrous Arius Valo. Greetings, dear travelers.
On this show, we shine a spotlight on the strange, the unsettling, and the downright bizarre masterpieces from Japan. Stuff you won't find in your local bookstore or scrolling through Crunchyroll. And in this current series, we're showcasing a very mysterious group of underground mangaka who basically operate like a secret society of ink-stained weirdos. They call themselves Hatsupi I Vuiru Kuru, or the Happy Evil Crew.
A more appropriate name has never been coined.
Well, today we're diving back into the work of the crew's founder, the legend, the cryptid, the myth known only as Rat. And the manga? Oh boy, we're talking about his self-printed cult classic, Rat Number 3.
AKA The Kangaroo Story.
That's the one.
A fan favorite among outlaws and lunatics.
What?
Who listen to some of the worst music
Okay,
imaginable.
rude. It's one of my favorites. The story's raw, chaotic, and honestly just kind of brilliant.
Odd choice, but sure. Rat Number 3. Because when I think of compelling, high-concept narrative, I definitely think of a kangaroo-based manga zine printed on orange construction paper. But after recent discoveries about your taste,
My taste?
it's not even top 5 in the list of weird things you're into.
What the hell does that even mean?
I'm still trying to figure that out, honestly.
Excuse me?
I'm just saying my worldview is shaken.
What are you talking about?
I no longer know what's real.
What?
You think you know a person?
Arius, are you high?
Are you?
Why would I be high?
Because Jenkem is the only logical
Jenkem?
reason Rat Number 3 made it into your favorites list.
Okay, I don't even know how we got here. I'm just gonna ignore you and keep the show moving before you spiral into a philosophical breakdown and start talking about lizard people.
You're the one who likes this story, and Jenkem is the only logical explanation.
Okay, can we not roast me on my own show?
I'm sorry. My bad.
I'm just going to try to ignore you and that you're ruining another one of my shows.
You can't make whipped cream out
Anyway,
of shit, Trini.
hit that like button if you're into obscure manga with more edge than a Blade Factory.
That made me cringe.
Make sure to subscribe for more dives into this absolute madness, and smash that bell icon so you don't miss any uploads. Okay, let's dive into Rat Number 3. We open on this stunning shot of the Australian outback.
Truly majestic.
The art? Pure chaos, baby. Rat's signature fast and trashy aesthetic is back, and honestly, it slaps. Highlighted in this deep electric blue is the kangaroo. Yes, the kangaroo we've been hyping.
Behold, the kangaroo.
Rat actually said in a blog post that this was inspired by his first trip to Australia, where he toured with the band Kaneda. If you're not familiar, they're basically royalty in the Japanese neo-trash scene. He is close friends with the band and was their roadie for the tour.
Their debut, Yuza, basically rewrote the rules. That release inspired Matsunaga vs. God and paved the way for modern acts like Mirrors Are Government Cameras.
Rat was their roadie during that legendary tour through Australia, supporting the Ghost Computer and This Killed John Bonet.
Classics.
Seriously, that tour was the stuff of underground myth.
A bunch of idiots playing bad music is what it was.
That whole trip inspired this mini manga, which Rat printed himself, on this wild burned orange paper stock that just makes the whole thing pop. It's like the outback is coming off the page. It makes the blue kangaroo pop and mirrors the dusty tones of the outback. That kind of design detail, chef's kiss.
Speaking of kangaroos, Trini, did you know they produce less methane than cows?
What?
A study by Adam Munn found that a kangaroo
Okay.
can release nearly 1,000 liters of methane per year,
So?
which is less than cows, but still surprisingly gassy for something so bouncy. It's almost like they have a green fart.
A what?
Have you ever smelt a green fart before, Trini?
No, Arius, I haven't.
Would you like to?
No, Arius, I wouldn't.
So just the brown ones then?
No farts, Arius. Thank you for that fart-based factoid, you idiot. You're ruining my show.
I'm sorry. I'm really trying not to.
I seriously need to start filming these on my own.
I'm sorry, Trini.
Okay.
It's just a weird thing
As
to be
we turn
into.
the page, we're hit with another gorgeous landscape shot of the outback. Rat said his favorite part of the Australia trip was driving between cities and soaking in the scenery. He apparently filled 2 full sketchbooks just with landscapes.
Have you ever been to Australia, Trini?
No, Arius, I haven't.
You'd love it. It's the second largest exporter of natural gas.
Why would that make me love it?
Well, I thought,
What is happening right now?
it's like a gassy wonderland, Trini.
I'm so sorry, everyone watching. I swear there's supposed to be a show happening.
Am I ruining the show again?
Yes, Arius.
Damn it, I'm sorry.
Anyway, flipping through the page, we get these incredible illustrations of the kangaroo. Even in Rat's signature trash sketch style, you can see how strong his life drawing skills are. You feel the movement, the anatomy, the attention to detail is unreal. Rat said kangaroos were one of the biggest highlights of his trip. So the kangaroo's grazing peacefully when something catches its attention. It looks up, off into the distance, then starts hopping toward it. And then boom, next page. An epic close-up of the kangaroo. It crests over a hill, stares down into a clearing, and suddenly bursts into a full-speed bounce. Rat nailed the pacing here. Total cinematic moment.
Hey, Trini.
What?
I just found a study that once described the smell of kangaroo gas as,
Stop.
and I quote,
No, stop.
like manure
God damn it.
with a bit of vinegar and Parmesan cheese.
Ew.
Did you know that?
Why would I know that, Arius?
I just figured it'd be something you're into.
Why would I? Okay, enough. Arius, what is going on today?
I'm just vibing.
No, there's something weird happening. What is it? Why do you keep bringing up farts?
I'm just trying to find common ground.
What?
This is weird for me too.
Find common ground for what?
It's okay, Trini. You don't have to deny it.
Deny what?
We all have our little quirks.
Arius, what quirk are you talking about?
Are you sure you want to talk about it now?
Yes, Arius.
Do they know?
Who?
The people at home.
No, what, Arius?
That you smell your own farts?
I what?
It's okay. I'm
Whoa,
not judging.
No, stop. What are you
Not
even
my
talking
thing
about?
personally.
Arius,
but I hear it's popular in Brazil.
Slow down for a second.
Maybe that's why Blanca's green.
I do not smell my own farts.
You don't?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, Arius.
But Rookie told me.
Oh, fuck's sake. God damn it, Rookie.
Go, go, Power Rangers.
Okay. Trini, just to clarify for the audience, you totally do not smell your own farts.
Oh my god. For the record, I don't, and Rookie is full of crap as always.
Is that why you call him an asshole?
Yes, because he's full of shit. Well, great. Another episode derailed before it even starts. Let's just get this over with.
Back to the kangaroo then.
Right. So, flipping the page, our kangaroo hero is bounding through the Australian outback. Classic Rat style. Super trashy, super raw, but weirdly beautiful. And down in the bottom right corner, Otin, a shadowy figure appears, highlighted in yellow.
Dun dun dun.
Turn the page again and we're introduced to a hunter, an Aboriginal man wandering through the outback. He sees the kangaroo. Rat zooms in on his eyes, and even with his signature grungy, chaotic art style, the detail in the expression is chef's kiss. You feel the intensity.
Riveting.
Shut up, Arius. Anyway, next page, the man watches as the kangaroo keeps bouncing along. He reacts, then bam, he takes off after it.
Full page spread incoming.
Yes, this gorgeous full-page shot, the hunter running straight at us. You feel the speed, the tension, it's raw, it's cinematic.
Riveting stuff.
Moving on, next page. The kangaroos hopping across the wild terrain again. The mood shifts, and then bam. New challenger appears. A massive Mack truck barrels down the outback road, right as the kangaroo tries to cross.
Let's go truck.
And then, next page, K-boom. The kangaroo gets absolutely demolished, guts everywhere. Rat uses splashes of red and blue ink. It's messy, chaotic, and honestly, kinda poetic. It's like abstract carnage. The trail of blood and broken fur is actually kinda beautiful.
It's carnage, but like in an artful way. The red and blue trail behind the truck as it speeds off. I respect that detail.
It's such a cool visual touch.
Rest in peace, kangaroo. We hardly knew you.
The hunter stops his chase. He just stands there, wincing at the aftermath. The disappointment on his face is real. His hunt is over.
I hated that kangaroo anyway.
And then we get the final panel. The hunter just stands there and mutters the only line of dialogue in the whole book.
A masterpiece.
I know, right?
Wait, I was being sarcastic.
I love this story, and here's why. Beyond the insane visuals and that gut punch of an ending, this little mini manga sparked debate online, like legit think pieces.
Wait, People analyze this?
Yeah, so here are the two major interpretations. First, some see the story as a metaphor for the impact of Western society on Aboriginal traditions. The truck, British colonization. The kangaroo, the ancient ways of life being smashed by modern intrusion.
Wait, what?
But the more widely accepted one, humanity is the hunter. The truck is modern technology. And the kangaroo, that's what gets destroyed in the middle. The kangaroo is the destruction that technology will eventually cause.
Holy crap, I never saw it like that.
And that last line, F it. That's what they'll say when they lose control, when it's all gone. When the machines take over and there's no going back.
That's so real. That hits. I never saw it before. A world of machines isn't so bad, though. Worked out all right for us.
Sounds like you're coming around, Arius.
It's like that quote. The last thing said before the end of the world will be a scientist saying, "It worked."
Exactly. Rat didn't just draw a kangaroo getting wrecked, he drew a warning. When tech runs wild and we can't reel it back anymore, what's humanity gonna say?
Fuck it. I see it now. The depth, the pain, the splattered marsupial. This story is brilliant.
I'm honestly so happy I could bring you around on this one, Arius.
Thank you, Trini. And for the record, it's okay if you did smell your own farts.
Oh my god, I don't smell my
It's
own
hard
farts.
not to if you're the one who dropped it.
Oh my god.
It's basic physics.
Shut up.
You're in the blast zone.
I swear to God, Arius.
Just saying. It's not a crime. Just nature.
Ruining the show again.
Damn it, I keep doing
Anyway,
that.
that's it for today, folks. That was rat number 3, the kangaroo story.
All right, so should we explain the actual lore behind this story?
Oh crap, yeah, I totally spaced. Okay, so check this out. During the first Kaneda tour, Rat and the band were jammed into this tiny van, right? And they were sharing it with the dudes from the Ghost Computer.
Tight quarters, sweaty, bad music blaring. Classic early band tour energy.
Exactly. So they're driving down this long straight highway, middle of nowhere, headed to Canberra. Like, just Aussie outback as far as the eye can see. And they spot a kangaroo just chillin' on the side of the road. Not close enough to worry about, so nobody really thought twice about it.
Yeah, just vibing. Minding its own business.
But then from over the crest of the hill, this massive Mack truck just barrels out of nowhere. No joke, this thing was flying like definitely not obeying speed limits. The horn blares, scares the crap out of the kangaroo, and the poor thing bolts. But here's the kicker. Safety, in its tiny marsupial brain, was on the other side of the road.
Bad move, kangaroo. It bolts. Straight into the truck's path. And according to Rat, the impact was so brutal, it looked like the thing exploded.
And then it gets worse.
The van gets sprayed, full splatterfest. Blood, guts, fur, bits of kangaroo all over the side. Even the windshield gets cracked, 'cause the roo had a baby in the pouch, and yeah, that poor Joey went airborne.
Poor baby ended up slamming into their windshield. The truck didn't even slow down, just kept going. They pulled over, jumped out, started checking the damage.
Rat said he felt sick just looking at the van afterward, and even days later, they were still finding pieces of kangaroo on the van. Imagine that. You're on tour, trying to play punk shows, and you smell like roadkill. Actually, that kinda sounds normal.
And yet somehow it became a joke. Like, from that point on, every time they saw a kangaroo, it was like DEFCON 1. It became this inside joke among the band, like, watch out, the kangaroos might explode. Rat didn't speak fluent English at the time, so he was like, why did the kangaroo run? What was it running from? And boom, that's where the story was born. He imagined maybe someone or something was chasing it, and that seed of an idea eventually turned into the kangaroo story we just reviewed. So yeah, tragic real-world event becomes symbolic, surreal storytelling. Art from horror, pain into paint. That's the Rat way.
Kangaroo lore unlocked.
Anyway, that's it for today, folks. That was Rat number 3, the kangaroo story. What did you think? What do you think it means? Drop your takes in the comments. I want to read them all.
Yeah, what's your take on this beautifully grotesque little masterpiece?
Drop your theories in the comments below. And if you're vibing with obscure underground manga that no one else is talking about, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and ring that notification bell. Also, don't forget to check out Starplanet Darkside. Rookie's taking us on a wild trip through multiversal cartoons and anime you've definitely never heard of. I have been your host, Trini.
And I have been the tenebrous Arius Vallo.
And this has been Manga Subterranea on Starplanet Darkside. Stay unique, stay cool, stay weird.
See you in the shadows, my love.
Bye, everyone.
Go, go, Yo, what's up, Cal?
Oh, hey, kid.
What you doing, dude?
Laid back, man. You in?
Hell yeah, I'm in.